Hi and welcome back to Cut the Crackle. Today we're going to be looking at this. The LEGO Star Wars Magazine issue 63. This is my first time reviewing the Star Wars LEGO mag. I have been reviewing the LEGO Inside magazine, so if you haven't already, be sure to check those videos out. But this was actually sent to me for free to review from Immediate Media, the publishers of all these LEGO mags. And they're going to be hooking me up with a bunch of different LEGO magazines to review in the future. So a massive thank you to them, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. As always though, with anything I get sent free to review, all opinions will be my own. So if there's anything I don't like, I'll let you know about it. Alright, let's peel back the cover and see what's contained within these pages. So the first comic in this issue opens with Yoda landing on Dagobah at the start of his self-imposed exile. There was actually a deleted scene from the end of Revenge of the Sith that showed Yoda's pod touching down in the swamp for the first time. And the start of this comic picks up pretty much right where that left off. Within moments of Yoda arriving, he's suddenly attacked by blaster fire, and turns to see a Trade Federation battle droid charging towards him. Yoda makes pretty short work of this rather unwelcoming welcome party, but he senses that more danger is nearby. And sure enough, Yoda discovers a landing ship surrounded by a platoon of battle droids, super battle droids, and destroyers. Yoda hastily retreats back to his pod, but the droids have already started breaking it down for pieces. Using a Jedi mind trick, he convinces a nearby swamp creature to attack the droids dismantling his ship. Yoda realizes he has to deactivate the rest of the droids at the landing craft. Reaching out into the Force again, he lifts one of the helpless droids into the air and uses him to fire on the others. But then, one of the destroyer droids turns up, and what does Yoda do? Why, he jumps on top and rides along like a rolling log, of course. What else? Yoda rides the destroyer right into the center of the landing craft, tricking the slow-witted droids to fire on each other. And in the crossfire, one of them accidentally hits the controls that keep all the ship's parts in position. The landing craft falls apart into a heap of bricks and pieces, and Yoda uses the spare parts to build his new home. I really enjoyed this comic. If you're looking for a canon story rooted deeply in Star Wars lore, this most certainly is not for you. But as a disposable little romp set in its own Lego-fied version of the Star Wars universe, this was a lot of fun. The highlight for me were the battle droids, who just like in the Clone Wars cartoon, are a constant source of comedy. The artwork is pretty nice as well, although it was a bit of a shock coming from the bright colours of Inside to a much more muted palette. But it looks good, although sadly there are no splash panels. Well, not unless you count this one. As well as the comic, the magazine is filled with lots of different fun puzzles and activities. And of course, a double-sided pull-out poster. This mag actually also includes a second backup comic story, this one featuring Darth Vader showing off his new 108K television screen to some uninterested stormtroopers. But when he accidentally tunes into a channel featuring some plucky rebels, the stormtroopers get all confused and open fire. Vader tries to stop them, but it's too late. I'm not sure what's more out of character here, Vader being forgiven enough to just let them go away without force choking them, or the fact that the stormtroopers actually hit something. From what I've seen, the Star Wars LEGO magazine doesn't tend to come with free minifigures like the others do, at least not very often. I'm not sure if that's a licensing thing, along the same lines of why LEGO haven't been able to release a Star Wars collectible minifigure series. But rumours are that Lucasfilm have renegotiated that contract, so it might be that changes going forward.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
What we do get is this free Resistance X-Wing build. And this is a cute little thing, isn't it? It's certainly not minifig scale by any stretch of the imagination, but as a free little assembly, this was pretty enjoyable to put together. Surprisingly, the instructions took up a whole 2 pages of the magazine. You can open the wings in attack formation, and close them again, although they can go further than intended, so I guess you can pull some disco moves if you want it. It's also a little flimsy, but for what it is, I like it, and it has some nice part usage as well. My only real complaint with this magazine is just how creepy looking Yoda is on the cover. I mean, see for yourself. He has the face of an evil Kermit the Frog. Those eyes, they're plotting something. Something evil. Let me know what you think of issue 63 of the LEGO Star Wars magazine in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't already, be a hero and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Laters.
Don't fall asleep.